talking point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, and welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Meaning, now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today, now the 5th of January 2024. We get a very important program we'll get for analyze, and gracefully we expect to get two important people then, two guests them. We'll therefore can help you for talk on this very, very important topic. And the topic is, what does the political instability means for the peace in our country? Very important. We expect Dr. Baih, and as well as Honorable Dr. Anfa, the official spokesperson of the All People's Congress and Parliament, then we're there for talk with you. If you're not the first time this for January, we want for you to take opportunity for welcoming our Talking Point platform. And we did two sides, just so you know. Perhaps you is recent for the first time when TPP Leone on YouTube. Or for joining, very simple. Just turn the notification bell and click on the subscribe button. That's it. So each time we come live, you will get the instant notification. That is one. Secondly, we also did our Facebook. We named our Facebook now Talking Point platform. So consider for like and follow with it. Again, whenever we can live, you must get the notification. As always, we know the waste time. When they come for them, but they come for them, but they shoot their better. When they can just know.
One platform for news every day. Now we country alone for education, entertainment, political affairs. TTPTV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
All right, yes. So, Fambu, now we rush go quick on the main points. We go usher in Honorable Dr. Anfa, sorry, whilst we wait for Dr. Baih. Anyway, sound like internet and salon. So when I see now really with the internet, they jump and long just beer, you know, they challenging salon internet is challenging. All right, this is a very important program. I don't want to miss because most of the questions that we you are asked, with some of you not able to answer. People like Dewaya, if they can, at least. Then we will make good use of their time. Yes, Honorable Dr. Anfa, Koroma, welcome to Talking Point platform, and you can greet the people only listening you across the world.
Good evening, Mr. Talking Point. Thank you for having me on your show. I think my pleasure for this evening, and I want to wish all the listeners and viewers a prosperous 2024.
All right, thank you very much for taking time from your busy schedule for can talk to the community. Fambule, as you know, them people are making very difficult to forget. So once you get the law, make use of them by sharing. So let the message go. All right, and hopefully we will take on a text here, and we will most likely open a line for learners have had party contribution. Now, we'll still wait for the other guests, but we don't go wait say time between past mark. We go jump into the first question where we go look into. Now, you as a member of parliament, also they represent one of the biggest political party. What you want to make up of the political instability we don't tend for threatening the peace and tranquility of Mama Salon?
Well, I get a little bit of reception problem, but I think I believe you ask me what I make about the issues that they affect the peace and tranquility of the country, if I get you right.
Yes, the political instability, like what you experience. So what you make up of as a party, as a formula part.
Well, I think, say, first of all, as a member of parliament for the All People's Congress Party, we will be there pretty much after the elections, will not be satisfied with the result. And because of that, to be, as a party, will be decide for abstain from governance. But as a party, we go at the table and dialogue.
All right, Fumble, our apologies. It seems as if Honorable Dr. Anfa, they get some problem with the internet connectivity. Honorable, I think we will suggest let you skip off the video. Let you probably just use the audio. Yeah, Dr. Fatima Babi, welcome to the program. Of course, you get the platform. You know you again at this platform. So you give people
Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok, and greetings to all the viewers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
I'm ready for the
all right.
for the lateness traffic.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate your presence. You know, we tell you plenty. Thank you. Yes, Honorable, you better talk something. If I just suggest, if the video they give you problem, maybe you go on just pull the video, use the audio. At least people that don't see your face, they know say yes. These are the spokesperson for APC inside Parliament. If that's okay.
Okay, so you suggest put on audio.
Yeah, perhaps it will reduce the credits, you know, the megabyte. Maybe I don't know if in a megabyte they use or Wi-Fi. Now Wi-Fi they use.
Yes, now megabytes are they use. Megabytes are they use.
Probably not that make it heavy for you, so you can pull off the video.
But I put this sufficient of so I feel like to that not the issue. Okay. But I want to move a little bit away from here. If I move a little bit from here, probably.
All right, okay. Doctor, let me jump to you quickly. As you self don't see already the topic, we're very important for you. We want to understand what does this political instability mean for the peace of we own country, as we know they're on the edge.
Well, to begin with, I go say peace, now the outcome of political stability. So it's in a political stability. Political stability means all the different structures, all the different institutions of the government, the function according to how they are supposed to function. So if they're not a function, well, for serve the people for serve the purpose where they create them for, it bring political instability, or they bring instability in the country. And instability, the results, it disturb the peace, So for say, even when I can go talk peace, if when I not put things in place, I don't care who's kind talk when I go talk for peace. Peace not go right. It's just like we body, like the body, the human body, what they call disease. The body is not at ease, right? The body not there in peace. So when something the way they disturb the peace of the body go there is sick. So now the same thing with the society. If the government were not in the trust, not get the trust for make it take care of the people. If the government did not function, the institutions did not function, the judiciary not function accordingly, the legislation not function accordingly, the executive not function accordingly, peace not go there. So without that stability, in political stability, we cannot even speak of peace. Peace not there.
All right, so thank you very Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know if you're honorable. Don't you get me? You ready? All right. Again, now we jump to you while we wait for
Yeah, they get
honorable.
to now.
Okay. You
They
still on
get to
that question?
now.
Yes. We
Yes.
still on that question. I don't know if you want to elaborate on
Sorry about that.
yeah, it's okay. We understand that the political instability we experience. Una as members of parliament, where they represent the biggest or the main opposition party, what's una make up of the current state, the status quo?
I don't know if you're frozen.
Yeah, something like that. All right. While should they wait for legend, we Doctor, we they see yesterday them be they share one of your piece.
For the very
Okay.
So you see how challenging it is in Sierra Leone. You can imagine. These are members of parliament where at least we expected the internet. If you then they suffer, so what about the next person? You know, you
So
can
if that
imagine.
here not the function, would are they in peace yonder? There's no peace. You not get food for it, no peace. You not get, communication, no
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah. Anyway, once with the guy, you this one be the scatter social media yesterday. You go and
Really?
elaborate a little bit on this one. Yeah, I was seeing on Sharon yesterday.
Oh yeah. You know, when government, now any society, any civilized society, when somebody commit crime, that's not they make that person they say not entitled to human rights. For say not entitled to the due process where it deserve. So, and where you accuse somebody at this of this caliber, this na senior citizen, because Akiyari people then is a statesman. Okay, yes, he's a statesman, but the important thing is he's a senior citizen in so many, the meaning of that, get various meanings then. Now, senior citizen, if we dey see him, how then they rough him in this way, we for no say, we are next. So if they accuse somebody of a crime in any society, any civilized society, then for make let we know exactly waiting at the evidence, waiting at the probable cause, waiting make this person here be somebody wait for they under arrest. Okay. But so far, even the international community, they say they not see that yet. We not see that one day yet. And in Sierra Leoneans, we go left sit down, them maltreat somebody like this, somebody of this caliber. So if then they maltreat we now the little people, who is going to say anything? And any society, if the what thing will they tolerate as people, now that will continue. Now that they set the stage for how the society they function moving forward. So this now a test to Sierra Leoneans. I really think say now for look beyond party lines, now for look beyond regional lines, and for see what really they happen to this man here. If former President Koroma is actually involved in this, you know, there's a way to handle it in a way that where we go know for say this na justice they prevail. But everything we don't see so far is just because like the injustice where the rest of the citizens and they suffer. Because first of all, if you don't talk Maada be don't talk I published something yesterday where Maada be don't talk and say if you not behave himself as a statesman, you know, then go waiting. I have a list of the things then where then go do to him.
Then go reduce and then go
It
reduce
go,
and nothing.
it go treat her like a little boy. It go put rope in her neck. It go put her in a tight place. So if it don't say that during the elections and it don't rig this election, yeah. Now at this point, me not even know now on what grounds, which what in give a Maada Bio in government legitimacy for even accuse anybody of treason at this point.
Yeah.
Because the Constitution says president serve for 5 years, right? So you serve for 5 years. Then we went to elections. You know, win that election day. So on what basis are you prosecuting people for treason? Because you're not legitimate. You don't serve over 5 years. So you're illegitimate on that aspect. On the other aspect, you are illegitimate because you know win the election. Nobody not talks that you win the election. They then declare you, but you not win. So waiting at the if na interim government been come, that interim government they can find out, say, this former president don't involve in this coup attempt. I go understand, let that interim government go prosecute them, and I know for say that interim government be for do them in a way where it will be transparent, where we go know for sure waiting at the probable cause we make them they're able for say it take part in this. But we have not seen any of that. We don't see no more na disrespect. The disrespect where in Vice President Jules the Jallo been said, then go disrespect this man here. Now that's then they implement now. So this for the act tough, you they play with we constitution where they do this, you they play with society, because they set the precedent now for say the next people that the next government will go come, instead of go get right for do this to the to the next set of people. And then where are we ever going to get this peace? We are never going to have peace in Sierra Leone, because Maada they set the stage for we will not ever get peace in Sierra Leone. So the people of Sierra Leone, this day on we shoulders for we reject this kind of thing. But how can we do it when we are so divided along regional lines, political lines, and all of this? This is the tragedy of Sierra Leone. This is the tragedy of Sierra Leone, because we're not to see things than what we're supposed to see until it's too late.
All right, thank you very much, Doctor. Like on to Dr. Honorable. Una Parliament as an opposition party, as APC, una former flag bearer, presidential candidate, as well as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, has been accused of serious crime. What do you want to make up on that first, as a party?
Well, as a party, I think it's unfortunate. As a party, I think it set a very bad precedent for this nation. But let's not forget, 2 months ago, the APC as a party decided to join this government in governance. We could not forget, 2 months ago, the APC as a party went to the table, had a dialogue, agreed with this government that we'll move forward, that we will set a situation wherein the electoral process will be more reliable, because the election will happen in June was a big fumble on the part of ECSL. The election will conclude was inconclusive, because up to date, we still don't have aggregated data or disaggregated data. People in Obu know how the elections went. We get international organizations will condemn the credibility and transparency of the elections. We get embassies and missions, international ones, where even not be agree or even refuse or even not ever congratulate this president. But we, as a responsible opposition, went to the table because we wanted this country to move forward. So now, if we don't come at this point or at this juncture, then the person who went on the will go para dialogue, Dr. Samora Kamara. Let's not forget to. In our presidential candidate, the president, when President Maada not go to that dialogue. The vice president not go to that dialogue. He sent in chief minister, but Dr. Samora Kamara was magnanimous enough that he went to that dialogue. I think say if we come back a month later, after we don't get all the resolutions from that dialogue, we will follow them line by line.
It's not something that's that signal or weakness of signal where Dr. Samora Kamara show, because more or less JMB sent a lesser officer when it comes to ranking for go negotiate, where not to demand contest self-election. By right, equal strength. You know, JMB was a presidential candidate. Samura was a presidential candidate. If there is a dispute in the election, I feel say these two people, now then for good day. That man, of course, when he says so, according to international observers, the election, nobody know winner. But perhaps that's not the signal we send to JMB say, okay, yeah, they are like Bobo. You know, not said because of Samura in magnanimous way they talk make the result for this now where they say like almost around reduce the ridicule now.
Well, in hindsight, you will believe say that is a possibility, but it goes to show we want action as a party, and Samura Kamara in action as an individual. It show how much he care for the country and the progress of this country. And if they come at this point, they talk about a security breach in the first place, which is what then come out with. Before now, they say a quote unquote coup. Then then the personalities that they come for bring inside the whole thing. It tells you that it's unfortunate for the country, and like what Dr. Fatima Babi just say, now a very bad precedent for this country. Dr. Baih Koroma, a person will run this country as a president, a person will hand over power to the present president. A person back will, based on all what APC as a party went through in the last 5 years, he withdrew his hands, he left APC party for go to convention, he allowed the whole process where the courts be ruled over, for let the ITGC and the TIEMC take the APC to another executive. He allowed the whole process to run. Even during the campaign, he did not join his party to campaign. In any civilized democracy, the ex-president should feel free to join his party to campaign. And if we get a liberty for join in party for campaign and tell them, say, what in Abido do for this country, my party under Dr. Samura Kamara go do it and even do more. But because I believe, say, in the interest of peace, he decided not to even campaign with us. We were okay with that because we know, say, as a party and as a country, and based on the failure of the previous government or the failure of this government, we were going to win the elections hands down.
All right.
The hardship of the country, we don't make an easy follow win the elections hands down. The humanitarian abuse now the country, we don't make an easy follow win the election, they hands down. And if you see international community and organization, they say the elections for even go to runoff for the worst case for APC, and we not even get a runoff, it tells you that even though Dr. Baih Koroma did not campaign with us, APC was going to win this election hands down. So take we to this position where we talk about being people and when people who get high respect and people of high esteem in society for can make a coup, we unfortunate. And the lawyer Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara make it clear. Say if you're going to bring that man or you're going to drag that man to court, you should have irrefutable evidences for sure. Say this man involved Parenkantia the toxic involved pa. It should be the last person. If you don't do all the investigations, if you don't go to the point that the investigation they point at in no way in all the directions for so it's even bad for him, the president.
Yeah, let's jump in quickly. From what you say, so it appears as if Una self get doubts whether actually this it has to do with political which on to whatever. Is it something that you play on? Say this might connected to some kind of political which ons?
Well, first of all, I mean, I think I will make it clear. Say, once this happened, we as a party condemned it. Once this happened, we Secretary General came out to the press release saying we party condemn what happened and we against any kind of thing who will risk undermine the security of this nation. And of course, then go on radio, the government minister, he go on radio say they not see APC as a party who involved in this whole security challenge. And that certain personalities, when as Sierra Leoneans, that then see tied to this. So for we, and if you see the charges now where they go, where they take against the president, the former president, of harboring and all of the sorts, it makes you wonder if even the individuals here be they part of them, how in connect to them. You understand? But since me in a lawmaker, I go want minimize a little bit me discussion on the matter, because as lawyers they say anything where they under the jurisdiction of the judiciary, which is sub judice, you not for make too many comments, or you not for go too deep into them, because statements by you and for me as a policy person and a policy maker and a lawmaker, statements by me could prejudice the matter. But to cut the story short on that issue and to follow and piggyback on what Dr. Fatima Babi stated, it's unfortunate for we country, it's unfortunate for we democracy. It sets a bad precedence for we own democracy, and even not good for the current president, because one day he will be a former president.
All right, thank you very much. Let's jump to Doctor. I'm sure you don't, highlight these issues in most of you work there along the. What kind of, like what I can say, ironclad solutions? Do you have any solution for the way forward as a people, as a nation?
I think the way forward, Nafola, we take active role as, Sierra Leoneans, because, like how the honorable they explain, so even the fact say former president Ernest Bai Koroma not even able for join in party for do campaigns. I think that whatever other reasons might have been, I think then they also indicate say it want for make it not be one for give the indication to this man here say they actively in party, because like you say, if I go sit down, enough for be active in party activities, because if you do that, then they will come after him. So I think that fear of not wanting to be seen as somebody where he active in party activities make it not get problem. But still, at the end of the day, it can't get this problem here. So I not think Sierra Leoneans then we for left and give opposition parties for let them save the country. Opposition parties are opposition parties. Then they do waiting fit for themselves, for them party, survival. So we the people, our main focus should be for let they're not left something gooey where tomorrow it get for disturb we after they're all gone. So I believe say the solution now for let we the people, the demo in democracy, let we take active roles in this. I'm not talking just, yes, some people then they call for uprising, whatever solutions other people have, they are valid and I respect them. But me self-belief say there are other ways that we the people can really become active. We go become active, and for the area. I can't hear you. I need to hear you.
All right. How at the time for acts, how will they become active? In what kind of way, what kind of structure, or in what kind of form or shape will they become active?
Protest, we go petitions, because so far I don't ever see any petition with everything where they go on. Petitions are very effective and powerful. If we do petitions worldwide, especially now that the internet don't make them so much easier for we will not get for take and physically say let everybody sign. We go do a petition for sure. We grievance for waiting they happen. So for waiting Maada they do to the country and to the people, and the things that the injustices and all of this. So I mean, not to say necessarily for defend Ernest Bai Koroma, because I believe that defending Ernest Bai Koroma at this point is defending the people of Sierra Leone, because waiting and they do so, if they go do unto and then go do unto we all. So we need for really take some active roles. If na petition we go begin with, you know, we can start with a petition, because right now anybody will go say he want go protest, Maada Bio in killers, then assassins, they're ready to kill, and people are afraid. People they not get job for it. They're not, you know, hardship. They kill people. They're already, you know, then on top of that, they will not, they actually physically kill people. Then so people are not ready for this, you know, uprising. But I believe, say, if people can do that too, I support that 100%. You know, so we in the diaspora, I think, so our most effective way to get really involved in this is to start a petition where they, you know, we go viral, it go everywhere for sure. Say we are against what Maada Bio is doing.
All right,
that's
okay.
Where I can think of right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good one. But again, unfortunately, I think honorables they get issues with connectivity, because some of these questions I will left them for politicians, and I'll count questions the way as a All right, and when it comes to, and also you get a fair knowledge of what they take place within. What do you take between this kind of miscommunication or maybe some kind of lapses along the line between ECOWAS and JMB with regards to EBK? What do you make up of this in terms of diplomacy? Is it something failing? Is the failure is coming from Sierra Leone government or from ECOWAS itself?
There's no miscommunication. Maada Bio in Cabal, they are pathological liars. Then they lie. Then go look you at your face, something way black. Then they tell you say it's white. The Senegalese president and the Ghanaian president went to Sierra Leone, had a discussion with Maada Bio, and based on the outcome of that discussion, they went back and reported to the ECOWAS, and the result was for ECOWAS to request for former President Koroma to relocate to Nigeria. If you ask me right now, between ECOWAS and Maada Bio, now would they lie? Maada Bio and in Cabal, they are pathological liars. Now then they lie. Now lie is they lie. The discussion, that letter is based on the discussion. So Maada Bio, now in government, now in the lie right now, we go find this out one day. You go one for belief, say, then 2 man they go left them country. The Ghanaian president and the Senegalese president, then go left them country, go to Sierra Leone, discuss with Maada Bio, discuss with Koroma, go back to ECOWAS and report and say, now this we don't discuss, now this is not the conclusion, now this we want. Then go come and write letter like this why I so just on their own. No, it's based on what they agreed on. But Maada Bio a person where is very desperate, and it can try for engineer things them for fit in your agenda, for fit waiting you want. So there's na sovereign nation, then one na president of different countries, and then can represent ECOWAS, and waiting they don't go report to ECOWAS. ECOWAS don't write this letter. They still have to be diplomatic about it, but it's very clear that Maada Bio in government now then they lie in this case. There's no miscommunication. The communication, I believe, was very clear. You know, they had an agreement, and the letter is based on that agreement. And
all right, and also
in the plan for do now that make it a deny the fact say they made this agreement because he has other plans for EBK.
Yeah, I think we say get trouble now. Yeah. Also, I also say, from what I understand, ECOWAS seems to be very hungry with the way JMB, Madabio, they treat them because, like you said, these are responsible people. An officer then would just go sit down, purportedly write a letter where they don't get consent or not get agreement. And it don't become even an embarrassment to the world, not only the sub-region, because the thing don't go international now. We see other media houses that don't take care. So like, what is going on? This they show no more like the incompetency of the leaders, they're all involved. Now, ECOWAS get themselves blame because these are part of the people that will certify the results. Because we see the commission president say the election was free and fair. In fact, now the most peaceful election, this, which is contrary to what we experience as Sierra Leonean, as citizens there. So right. This not just what tell you say, not support evil, try for be, I can talk, say sometimes we hate ourselves as a nation, and talk about we the Africans with passion, because with all these kind of things would happen there, for the sake of protecting the image of ECOWAS, and Africa, even if law assume, nothing won't for don't come, but publicly we see the minister, the foreign minister debunk that, say this now wishful thinking of ECOWAS. Yeah, I'll be watching TVS one Nigeria, and then be very angry about that. And so this are wishful thinking. But anyway, not put Nande aside. I'm glad with the way you put her in a broad sense that this is not a miscommunication. This is a deliberate attempt from somebody somewhere with we say get the power for do anything. But again, we see how the thing they play. When it comes to this tripartite committee, is there anything we ever get any benefits we go born out of this one, especially when they say at the end of the deliberation of all of these people, there should be a recommendation. If we say Salon people learn 10 for benefit, anything out of it?
Well, Salon people, they're not going to benefit out of it as long as Maada Bio in Cabal stay in control of it. So the best way where this before happen now for make a neutral party before take charge, because anything where Maada Bio in Cabal then control. If it then are in control, it's not going to benefit the people of Sierra Leone, because they look for loopholes. They're always looking for ways to twist things in their own interest. So at the end of the day, not get for benefit the people of Sierra Leone, So and the whole tripartite before involve we not get civil service societies anymore in Sierra Leone because they are all in bed with Maada Bio. So it been for good for let them bring a neutral party will be for be the third angle, or the third part of this tripartite, the opposition, Maada Bio in government, and a neutral party. But they not do that. So as long as this is taking place in Sierra Leone, Maada Bio is going to be in control of it. And as long as Maada Bio is in control of it, the people of Sierra Leone are not going to benefit from it. And then they are very good at propagating lies. Then go lie to the people, and you get very naive people. You get people that way. Our people are demoralized, So anything where they tell them, they see people then go tell you, say, they don't tell we say the APC, then they can't kill we all. How APC been there in power for 10 years? Why they not can kill una all then? Why did they not come and kill you all at that time? Why then for wait now for can't kill una all? So for people to even believe that. So I think so what's really missing now the education. Education doesn't mean for go get, sit down a classroom formal education, for teach people about their civil and political rights,
Yeah.
Because if people they don't know them right, they're not going to be able to exercise it. And everybody talks about the Constitution as if the Constitution is only there to give power to the government. It's just the opposite. The Constitution is there to protect the people from the government, to safeguard the people, then rights them, because we get rights then where if we not get the Constitution for protect them rights, then what in they happen. So now what in Maada Bio they do to we so now that's going to happen. Because right now you can be, prosecuted because you belong to APC. You can be prosecuted because you come on, other region where they support and demand they sit on TV. They talk say people that we not support and they trust them, they work with them. This is to be a president talking like that. So we are not surprised that he's doing these things. The countries then where at the CC then they function well, then government at least they function for the people. Then now countries then where them people then very active, then they take active roles, and they are educated about their rights. I mean, they studied in Tanzania. At one time, we sit down, me and me colleagues within a restaurant. Now, one guy can give some pamphlets, so he give I feel saying something. They say, now say no, I don't want. Now, then tell me say, it's free. Now I take them, but it's in Swahili anyway, and Miss Swahili not that strong. Now I ask, me colleague, I said, why they give you this? It's in something there on the table in Parliament, in the Tanzanian Parliament, where they don't table. So they wanted the population understand, and so they put them out for everybody. And the thing where Mwalimu Nyerere do for that country, they when me see is that where it be make Swahili the language of pedagogy, which means the language of education for teaching at primary school. So it makes free education for primary school is free education, and it's in Swahili. Everybody can read it. Everybody. So the newspapers are they on a ferry? Are they go from mainland to Zanzibar? Now I buy newspaper. Now that day Obama they arrive. So me just see Obama in picture on the newspaper. Now I buy the newspaper. I don't even read them because they're in Swahili. It's for their people. It's not for foreigners, So the people are aware of what their rights are. The people are aware of what is going on. Sierra Leone will not get that.
That's a brilliant piece. It's a brilliant.
Yeah, foreigner go can read the newspaper, what thing they go on. Now you own country, you sit down, you don't know what thing they go on. Pass somebody come for like when Maada can get in speeches, right? I can always wonder who is he talking to. So now the reporters then we will go interpret that into Creole for the common people. Then things are going to get lost in that translation. Right? Perfect. If you talk to the people, then directly talk in a language where most of the people go understand. So that way they then go get them directly from you. But even from that, where they give speech, how you can call it, they address the nation. Even from that, it deprive the people them of their right to information. If you want to make the people then get the information where they can give them, directly. And we know they hold people them accountable. This is our other problem. I guess because we are not educated on our rights. So if I don't know me right, I'm not going to hold you accountable. Another example I get, I've been there Ghana. Are they on a tour? With the tour, we were on a tour in all the regions. Ghana get 10 regions. We toured like 10 regions. 9 regions out of 10. Where we reach now one region, the road been so bad. In the entourage where I've been there we've been get reporters then, where they for radio stations then and TV stations then. So one of the guys went for the radio station, for the TV station. Now he said, when we return to Accra, they call the MP for that region, make it can't answer. Why make na the road to Inyon region, nine bad past all the other regions there. And for sure, when we return to Accra, he was on that show answering questions. Why make we don't do all this country so your region now they the worst road now your region. You need for can't talk to your people then. What thing they happen? When are you going to make this road? We don't do that. Sierra Leoneans don't do that. When they don't elect somebody, they become God Almighty. God forgive me. You can't even talk to them anymore.
No.
When you want to talk to them for bow down. Why? Mm-hmm. They are servants. They need to bow down to us. They call a parliamentarian for complaint. They call minister. If they say then they get waiting forgive them, pardon them, place for it. Minister of North, minister of South. What thing they do? If something they happen na the North, you go call the minister of the Northern region for complaint or for get for letting help. No, what are they there for? What's in and they for? Nobody's holding them accountable because we don't think we have the right to hold them accountable. That's the first thing. If you don't know, say you get that right for hold them accountable, you will never hold them accountable. So they will do whatever they want.
No, you're right. Yeah, people that don't know say if you don't know you're right, you're not going to fight for them. That's the simple one.
So this is it. I think that's what's missing. We need to educate the young ones. Maybe for we the elders, it's too late. We don't suffer. We've been deprived. We don't suffer. So it's too late. But I think there's a chance for let we educate the youth. But right. Maada in aim right now for even corrupt the youth even more, now for disturb the youth and give them push, make they not get education, the formal education and even their own civil rights education, they not get them. Nobody know they teach them that, they know they learn them anywhere. So all the time now for distract them with things, Now with First Lady, they can't tell we say she's back on TikTok. Now that then go they sit down now they watch instead of then read something way beneficial to them. And what are parliamentarians doing? Also, I'm glad we have our honorable here. What are parliamentarians doing? You see me. This is the U.S. Constitution. You see the book. You see how it's small.
Yeah.
This is important. It's important. I don't know if Sierra Leone Constitution anywhere the way they go get them.
No, people are not just aware, but it not Google. You can download on the PDF file.
No, that I know. That I know. I get them, but I'm just it has to be accessible. Not all man get that ability there for gonna Google and go go download them. No, the parliamentarians need to be actively trying also to teach the people about their civil and political rights.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's jump into honorable challenges today. Abubakar Conte, if you can have or can if you want to show what to show, not for honorable, they come say the honorable anyway. Warning before we
get. Plenty. Every day I get for block numbers. They get my number somehow.
They try to make fun. They try to
read them on Twitter. They want to be relevant. They cannot silence me. They're not going to stop me from speaking out. But they pay them. They give them peanuts for let them go after people on this. Then they don't have them profession this for Canada. Then show them for attack people.
Abubakar, they try to make fun, but it's not so funny. You see the man, they struggle. Honorable one can't talk to him, but anyway, we appreciate honorable. I don't know if I want to tell and learn about that because like it's a struggle,
No, they come in and out,
They really struggle.
It's better than not being on. Make it they come in and out. But this is a sad example or testament, know. But when you look on Maada beyond their own side, then I don't know. Then they get maybe then they're on a different connection or what?
Well, yeah, of course I didn't get the best. So yes, honorable, welcome back in the program. Now let's jump to you because I know so you get limited time because of the internet connectivity, which we understand. We know say not to your fault. We don't blame you for that. Dr. Samuel Kamara. People and they know what's in the next step because according to our constitution, we get mixed information on social media. One side they say when I get one set of group of people who believe say Samuel Kamara will be president of this country after the tripartite committee go recommend the first election and that then for left and day. In fact, I will quote one senior figure from Kemosi says so the election is not over until it's all over. So what's gonna make
I think you're both frozen.
Yes, my apologies, me Bulen. If you like say salon, and the witch whistle, you know, so we have
wait till Mr. Komon-Tok. You know, say Maada BO don't spend millions of dollars for go hire an Israeli cyber company. Not so then they mess with you program so.
So we know some different faults by anything.
That's a possibility.
Yes,
so that then hackers them, you know. Now hackers them. Now then they play with your program so. If you not get the kind of security where we get now.
All right, okay. I think Honorable don't come back. Yes, Honorable. With the ask in terms of, do you guys have any political fights within your party? And what are the way forward as some of our people and they look at and say, you know with me?
They deal with blackout also.
It's challenging. So, family, our apologies anyway. We're sorry because the Honorable really want to give it time, but unfortunately, the struggle forget network.
That's very sad. Very sad. And not to say they're not they pay, you go don't pay good money so.
Yeah.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I apologize. I apologize for. No. Well, it just goes to show you. It goes to show you why and how the APC will have won that election easily on June 24. Mm-hmm. And as we speak, things are even getting worse economically at the country. But to add or compound that, things are getting worse when it comes to peace and stability. So it's really challenging to be a Sierra Leonean or to be in Sierra Leone at the time here. But if you imagine how much would all work, if you imagine how much we as a nation do sacrifice for bring we to this point, it kills you internally to see how fast this government they try to take we back to those dark days. And it is really, really unfortunate. And it is really, really sad that we play with the lives of the people of this country, over 7 or 8 or 9 millions of us, just for please few people political agenda. You know, but I apologize to you and the viewers for the challenges that I don't get in maintaining electricity and even forget network now this corner of my house. But I know say I don't miss so many points than way me guest Doggy, and I sure say you get some questions that we go and ask me.
Yes, of course.
Before I lost network again.
Okay, with regards to, I don't know if I get you clearly. What's in the party imposition with regards to Samora imposition? Una go compromise based on maybe hoping that the tripartite committee will recommend something, or we now go follow the position of Samora. We say you know get any appetite for breach any part of the constitution. What's una make up of that?
You said something about the constitution. You better break a little bit.
Yes, but on our own constitution with regards Samora Camara imposition, waiting on our own way forward on this. All right.
I think you don't lose. But I mean, I just want to say something to that. If the election where Dr. Samora Camara was taken as the flag bearer, if that election they not end yet, why should the party
I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about the interruptions.
Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm saying is the constitution of the party is clear, and a lot of work was put in for make the constitution we get for make it as democratic as possible, and that in December 27 or on December 27, based on the current constitution, he ceases to be the leader of the party. He's still a party member, but he ceases to be a party leader based on the constitution. If he had won the elections and he was president, then he will be.
Yeah. Honorable, you talk to the world now. Yeah. Officially, Samuel don't cease for be the leader of the party, but he's a member. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. Officially, he ceases to be. Okay. Officially, he ceases to be because that is what is in the constitution of the party. If I answer your question correctly, and if I get your question correctly.
Yeah. So large jump go because I know say for internet, we see some kind of misunderstanding at Parliament. We see the clerk and the speaker, the defect, whether they sack policy, whether they say not to sack, whether what you make up of this kind of saga where they go on at Parliament? Because we get a mixed information. They say there are ghost people that would work in a Parliament where they take money, where they know they work, and that's the clerk father and the speaker said no, they grieve for. Talk to me from an opposition point of view. What is going on in Parliament with regards to the ghost workers or living workers or whatever you want to call them? Wow.
Yeah, before you come back, the most shocking thing we have found out recently is that because of this proportional representation, Maada was able to appoint a whole bunch of wives of paramount chiefdom for be parliamentarians when nobody voted for them, just because in the proportional representation there's no voting for for these people. So that parliament is there are more problems than what we are seeing. Go ahead, Honorable. I don't know. Sometimes I not get your question.
Honorable.
Okay. Can you repeat your question now, please?
Honorable, what I go do? La call you. You're much more better than using the video. La call you. I'll put you on ear. Would they call you on ear? Yeah. That number.
Okay, good.
Charge, the phone charge. That number charge.
Yes, the number is okay. Yes, the number is okay.
I will call you so people will get you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah. I think yes. I think if we call them directly, it will save you a lot of pain. It will save you a lot of pain. All right. So, family, when we set up this, will not be actually planned. If you say it will work, yeah. Yeah, you better say something, Honorable. You better say something.
It's still there on.
Okay, don't go off. No, at the time you are angry title soon now. Doctor.
Thank you. Yes,
Doctor,
yes.
yeah,
I said
doctor.
because of the proportional representation, then put people them, you read that they brag about, having young people. All those young people were just appointed. They were not voted for, They're not, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So part of the corruption in the parliament is that they appoint paramount chief, then wives them as members of parliament. So just so they will collect, the salary and what all the benefits in addition to the husband them, being there. So it's the parliament it's filthy right now. It really filthy because they get the most corrupt human being as speaker of the house, which is Abbas Bundu. So in there they mainly for make sure say all of Maada bill in corrupt agenda go be implemented in that parliament. So
Yes,
I don't think
honorable.
the parliamentarians then get any, they don't get any control. It on
Now, with the time for ask a question here, we don't get mixed information from social media, and we see some reports regarding 100 people and being sacked from parliament. There is a power struggle, supremacy, the clerk, the sack, the speaker of parliament, they disagree. What is going on from a political opposition point of view? What do you want to make up of this saga with the parliament?
Well, first of all, a huge embarrassment for the institution of parliament. The legislative arm of government, of course, now different arm of government. But we get a government where they strive or claim for increased jobs for young people. A lot of the employees in parliament, within the parliamentary service, are young people there. And these are people that we parliament we don't employ over 5-6 years ago, 7 years, some 10 years ago. From the 4th parliament, 5th parliament, now the 6th parliament. But what we note is during the 5th, they employ a lot of people there. And in the employ a lot of people there, you get people who display duplicated roles in the parliament. But what we don't learn from this sacking is that even when they call meeting of all parliamentary staff and call them to 2 to 3 meetings, then all the people that will come, they not be more than 240 people there. But we get parliament staff that we within a parole of 360 people there. Wow. So when the parliamentary service headed by the clerk, they call a meeting with the Parliamentary Service Commission. Now you get the parliamentary service, they get the Parliamentary Service Commission. Inside the commission, I did get the speaker as the chairman, you get the deputy speaker as the deputy chairman, you get the clerk as the secretary of the commission. So the commission is pretty much serve as a board. You can't tell and say, well, we get beaucoup staff, they can't work. Then they on the payroll. Of course, the commission say, well, if they can't work, then they on payroll, not figure out who are people and they don't pull them. But now we get a situation wherein the speaker not be at the first meeting. He started the meeting, but he left the meeting based on the minutes. But to note, even the minutes for everybody, whether they're in an organization or a group, when you have a minute, you minutes them of previous meeting should be read in the subsequent meeting. And once they read them by the subsequent meeting, that is the time they adopt that minute. So what we know now is that the minutes from the October 18 meeting were adopted. Even the minutes, meaning, what in the claims the speaker say no say, the speaker not be get the opportunity for listening to him back and say, yes, that is what I said in that meeting. So if it's unadopted, then now they don't go and sack them people here or redundant them people here. Then you get a situation wherein the one who they go work, some of the people that wouldn't be redundant are people that were going to work. Where if me go parliament, I see them, I sabi them. You understand? It's a huge embarrassment for parliament. It's not.
Look like we don't lost all too. Please be patient. Well, Mr. Komon-Tok self, they get problem. And the Honorable Self Nasrallian, they get problem. So that leaves me alone on the platform. Unfortunately, I'm not able for, I don't know the questions or the topic.
Yeah, sorry, Fambule.
I don't know what if I say to the audience, well, they.
Yeah, today na a challenging day. I don't ever get this tough time. I don't know.
I tell you, now the Israeli cyber stalkers, then they Maada don't pay them.
It seems as if I don't know. But anyway, yes, Honorable, you be the talk on the Parliament's role, the embarrassments before we get right.
So if you get I'll say 120 people, they'll not be the camp or a ghost worker there. Well and good. For when nobody will come, or they on payroll, or be paid when they can work. But if you go and redundant people, they will not say they can work. And all the parties that we did it, they're not there by the meeting them. We want to make the decision and we think say wrong, or believe say it should be revisited. So for the listening public, there was a meeting yesterday again at Parliament of the Commission, and they don't agree for revisit the whole situation, investigate the matter, and see how they can work on the decision where they recently make would cause a lot of controversy on the parliamentary service and the service commission. So, in a nutshell, that is what we are. We are against it.
Okay.
We are disappointed in it. We want the process to be done duly and let them follow due process for remove people from office because they for remove them, not so because they want to target certain people or they don't want certain people. And we understand say as they remove, they still they add. As they remove, they still they add. So what's the purpose of removing if you want to redundant? And the purpose of that commission, then they wouldn't be saying for do that. Now for ensure say certain grades them also we certain staff them they get will not be commensurate to them degrees them, or let them revisit them and ensure say they bring them to par. But not to a reason for can't remove somebody we say they can't work every day and we don't they on payroll for over 6 years and they go to work every day. That was not the purpose and that was not the reason.
Before we
meeting, and I make the speaker say vex about it.
Okay, before we jump into that thing, we get a rumor say there is some kind.
Honorable, you there, me? I guess once Mr. Komon-Tok. Well, I don't know what to say, but the parliament, it looked like say, as far as waiting the honorable they explain right now, it looked like saying that only one party they rule that parliament and a democratic parliament should be ruled by oppositions, So it looked like say everything where they happen at the parliament right now, not only the SLPP they run the parliament. So we are in a one-party state, essentially within a one-party state, because now then get the power, now the parliament, it look like say the opposition, that we don't agree for go back. And, after all that stand out after the election, but going back just to be there, when I know they function as soon as supposed for function, it not mean anything. I feel say the opposition not before even go back to parliament from what they are the season, because everything is being run by only the SLPP. So we get a one-party state right now in Sierra Leone. That's what's going on. And I hope that, the opposition would try for do their own part, because as the people have to do their part, the opposition parties have their own roles to play too.
All right.
So to the audience, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, Famula, we apologize. We know, say, I don't know, this is completely strange.
Yeah, I've never seen this happen to you.
Yeah, it completely strange.
Yeah, but what about the if you go, ask the honorable also the issue of I think say the clerk of the parliament employing wife, is they on a payroll? Is that true? Or a rumor?
Yeah, honorable, yes. He said this is a question we don't care a lot. Then say the clerk of parliament employing wife for work na parliament. Una as opposition, I get that. Is it true?
Well, it's pending investigation, and like I stated, the began meeting yesterday with the commission again, and they don't decide for look into that, whether she was on the payroll and whether she was getting paid by parliament and the government by extension. So that is under investigation, but that is also being rumored. And as if the reviewers and the listeners they ask, of course, you will not say, Mrs. Edo, you read that. So, of course, everybody don't read that, and it's under investigation. And I'm sure we will wait and see who's in the investigation they lead with.
Okay.
But that is what we don't hear and we don't understand. And to be just over the matter, and not assume when I don't know waiting at it, but then at the information and they will get.
All right. Now, I'll get two more questions before we let you go, honorable. They say the one pool, yes, we get information they circulate social media. They say the one pool Abbas Bundu. Is it true? Say the one pooler?
There was a program that was aired on AYV wherein the speaker himself was interviewed about stepping down. And that really hit me, because I wonder how you ask the speaker was step down that was voted for, even though we were not there, but he was voted for. And when you vote for a speaker, it was served in term, which is 5 years. So for any reason, if the speaker feels say no one continue for the speaker, I think saying that the speaker for talk and not to people that can ask him about that. But the program was aired on AYV asking him whether he want for what he make of the talk say for step down. But what we also understand is before Parliament starts and when Parliament return, several personalities inside the SLPP and Parliament wanted to be speaker. So they were prepared to contest against the current speaker. But I believe based on certain internal arrangement, the speaker went unopposed. But I don't know what the arrangements were. But there were rumors that the speaker will serve for 2 years, then he will step down. But that are not rumor than they.
All right, thank you.
One. Secondly, the speaker not say that they any time or any place say he will step down in 2 years. But thirdly, not even 2 years, the Parliament will not even reach 1 year, it's for more go inside it. So why the early signals, I think we're all left to wonder.
All right. Okay. Well, they can't. We'll get two more questions for before level. But I'll jump to Dr. Fatima. We see this. You be sent this sort of book, Zainab's Courage. Are you one related to the girl child or women in general? This book they also for sale. This book they have
it on Amazon. Na me publish them, but not to me write them. So I publish for other authors than way they write. So because I want especially African woman them or stories there about woman them. So this author so he write about a girl named Zainabu in a fictional way, but mostly what in kind of know about what they go on with girls then in Sierra Leone. So now a very interesting story. about Zainabu, Zainabu for, a girl picking where one forget an education in Sierra Leone, the uphill battle where they go through. So this is a story about a girl called Zainabu, and it's fiction, a novel, and it's very interesting. And it's on Amazon. Yes.
Okay, so at least you don't clarify. We'll be facing a year or other and the work, but at least we don't do publicity for
Yeah, now
that.
me publish, now me do the publishing, yes, but
That's
now
great.
a
That's
different
great.
author.
And how much it will cost if somebody want to go buy? How much it will cost?
I think not $12.99.
Okay.
12.99, I think.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, Laurie, before they can open the line, I know say plenty people have one call. Laurie, Honorable, what do they do for support EBK at this particular this when plenty Sierra Leoneans then believe say this not just Maada bio and the work just for demoralize the ex-president based on XYZ because the evidence are there. So what do they do as a party? Because if they're successfully, because the thing is, more than our social media, the more knowledge they get, and we be facing not forget more knowledge than us in terms of gathering information because of the party structure, all that stuff. Then we see technically, JMBO and Maada bio, it puts case. It can't go. Who they say so? It puts case because the evidence of Chairman Baih, where he do the investigation of Chansky building. People that were involved. Okay, if you charge people for corruption, you get for be uniform, you get for be collectively, not selective. We don't need selective justice. But without a try for talk, there is a case against Samura with drag up to election time. In fact, even election, in fact, yesterday they go on trial again. And we see we not do enough as a party for read between the lines and take a strong stance. And we say I cost the nation and cost Una specifically. We're not there for promoting APC or SFDP, but we there at least for see the bigger part because we know say na two political party at the exchange governance at the country. Now coming to EBK, where plenty people believe otherwise. What you want to do as a party for support and make less alone people know say these charges might not be true. It's just a political game. What's your own position? Because people in the ask this question.
Well, first of all, the former president gets 100 and 150% of the support of the party because he's a party member, whether former or present, is a APC party member, and he get the party and he get the support of the party and the faith of the party that all of them trumped up charges here, they're not correct and they are wrong and they are not them as they say I'm against them. In law, I don't make them clear. Say if you're gonna charge somebody with this kind of crime, especially a statesman, somebody who don't serve this country for 10 years as president, somebody who left in mark in all the social, political, economic structure of this country, then you know they do justice to yourself and the investigation.
Yeah, people are saying are afraid. Sorry for the people are saying are afraid for talk because Venezuela they arrest on all. And they don't even when a publicity sector, national publicity secretary, it was on AY Radio Democracy. It was technically supporting the government's position. People we are laughing on social media, say, what is going on? What kind of opposition do we have in Sierra Leone? This is not democracy.
The opposition is living in fear, and that's not political instability. When the opposition is living in fear, that is the definition of political instability in the country.
Say it will support government position for somebody in the name of Dr. Anes by Koroma in this manner.
No, we go play for you. If you begin video now, we'll play for you the clips. So we need to talk without evidence. We'll play for you the clip.
I'm not doubting the authenticity. I'm just saying I'm hard pressed to believe that because for me, like I just say, and even any common sense Sierra Leonean, and you are like you in your name, Komon-Tok, would tell you say the person where you go and can go court should be the last person. First of all, the people that way you say commit the crime should be the first people that way you go bring come. The way you don't bring them come, the process and investigation and every testimony we did again are court. Also, sometimes the investigation, when they go and ask them question at corner, or when they ask them, or when they monitor phone call, but every information when they give a court will be sufficient enough for Lorna go after that statement. Because
so, what are you guys doing?
The constitution is clear.
Yeah, it's not about what the
former presidents.
We
the
know.
Constitution is clear about former presidents.
So, what are you guys doing? What do you guys plan to do? Because we not gonna forget a clear. So now, I believe the courts. The courts will not go. Una not go to court after because of election. Una not go to court because una not believe in the courts. Una election be get problem. But una still not go to court because una not believe in the court. Now una believe the courts against EBK.
We not say we believe the court against EBK, but if they can go to court and if they within the jurisdiction of Sierra Leone. If they can go to court, you get for go to court. You understand? Now, the question is, if you want to take your matter to court, you say you need to take your matter to court, then a different decision and they will as a party take. But if the party, if you live within Sierra Leone and you are taken to court, you have to go to court or you'll be in contempt of court. You say no, that are the hard facts that they of any country where we find yourselves. So if you find yourself now, we're going to court. And the former president not going to court, and get lawyer we represent in a court. We are law-abiding citizens. We respect the law. And we want to set down that example there. For every well-meaning Sierra Leonean, we want to set that example there. We should be leading by examples, and we should set the brightest of examples. And as you see under the leadership of, and it's by Koroma, how the country will not be go down this road there. It will not be go down this road there. So they call on common sense on it for letting them rule and lead this country in a manner where we as Sierra Leoneans will be proud of this country, and we as Sierra Leoneans will be happy for living in this country, and even Sierra Leoneans when they're outside this country will gladly for Karawi country, because we only have one country, and we cannot say we will run go to another country, and we cannot leave this country to perish. And the only way you just a country get prosperity. And the only way you go ensure this country in a way where all well-meaning Sierra Leoneans them who will love for left this country, even foreigners and left for Canada country, and for all who will set the brightest of examples them where every Sierra Leonean will be proud of. So we as a party, and we as peoples of this party, and we as leaders of this party, and then they will try for do.
All right.
We will try for set the bar high, and we will try for rise above the fray, and we will try for ensure say what you say and what you will do. Now, with him, go be in the interest of the ordinary Sierra Leonean. We don't get no business for politics. We just suffer for make in day to day and make him hand to mouth and eat in bread and butter.
All right, thank you.
So we always hope and pray say this government will see reason for do best for Sierra Leone. Now, make will be glad and we'll be glad for one another.
So una prayer una they left everything to
optimistic.
Una na check there on imam there.
But what we are seeing now is unfortunate.
Honorable, please, as opposition, una do more than pray. Okay, we all the pray. Now we left the prayer to the imam there and the pastor them. I think I believe you can take action. You know, I'm not there in APC, I'm not there in any political party, but if I became a political party, we get this kind of problem. I think it's now you should take action. The prayer, we don't pray done. Now we take action. We not take action as opposition party. We the people also have to take our own action. Not to the same action. We not take our own action, but we really, as a people, I think we they represent. Whether I mean a member of APC or not, being opposition means they represent the people of Sierra Leone. So it will be good for let the people of Sierra Leone see when they take action against some of the things the way they happen. Even like what you explained so about the parliament. Well, anytime Maada bill one for cover up, waiting then don't do, then can say this is under investigation. That investigation never ends. I have never seen a report come out of any investigation that Maada bill they do, from ACC to all of the other stuff. We don't happen. So as opposition, I believe say when I get some rights there, when I get some powers there, what we gonna need for exercise. I really don't think that you should, this fear being so afraid of Maada Bio in viciousness is going to help you, because whether you afraid Satan, you're not afraid Satan, it still get for come after you. So I think say the opposition should take action. We not really need for take action. I know for say una no want problems, especially where it gets the leader or Dr. Koroma or Anes Koroma in hand right now. I know for say Maada Bio, they look for a way where maybe it will assassinate that man there and blame him on some kind of uprising or some kind of protest for say then go do this yonder. So there was open fire and his collateral damage of crossfire. I know say una get all of that in mind. So to keep him safe, yes, do it safely, but please, una take action against Maada Bio. Opposition cannot be so silent and be afraid. You afraid till you get for die. We all get for die. We're not go. It's just like death. We're not gonna be afraid of death. Please, Honorable, if you can hear me, please take some actions. For say with the wait, let them do this investigation. No, do your own investigations. You have powers and you have some kind of, I guess, tools as opposition parties in parliament. When I get tools I want to go use, please make use of those tools. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Honorable, I think the internet fell with the time done between now. We go take calls them. Family, we apologize. I will not be able to take much calls them. Perhaps only 5 calls them. I go call in at the other line, Honorable, so that you go listen to the calls and perhaps you want to reply. And if you go spare 3 times in future where you go come, where again where someone go pray the internet not go foul with, so that people can go ask questions, because thousands of people don't chat and really want to talk to now. And as parliamentarian, I feel say down the way for the consider.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Indeed. And a pleasure for joining you. Pleasure for all the listeners and viewers them, and for David tonight. And we want for una believe and understand say we'll continue for communicate to now, and that's the interest of we and the APC, and for ensure say this country get the peace and stability will be the enjoy and maintain for the years and days to come.
All right.
So whatever we do in good judgment and in sound judgment, and for ensure say we do our own part for ensure say Sierra Leone stay as a whole.
All right, thank you.
I will listen to the calls.
Thank you very much. I will call in from the other line. Let listen whilst we take the calls. Let's take the first caller first. Okay, let's take the first caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
I call from Kenema. My name is Joseph.
Okay, Joseph, you want to ask question or you want to make a comment?
Just a few comments from me.
All right, go ahead.
All right. The way the situation they go in the country presently is not really nice. And one of the things that media look at is that anything where it go around, it will must come around one day. And with president, if our members say tomorrow, in back for left power, if the same thing happens to them, how it will want for letting people there look at EU situation. Now the former president, they don't charge him with treason, which they say they don't find nothing on them, but they say they get evidence. But this evidence, we the people, we don't see them. And then secondly, one thing I would like for tell we brothers and sisters, not to everybody who again are Southeast, they support the deals them where SAP government they do.
Okay.
So now this I would like for share with me, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate your time. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay. We get another caller now. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Freetown.
All right. You want to ask question to the Honorable or to Dr.
Yes,
Fatima?
I want to ask question to both the Honorable and Dr. Fatima.
All right. In the listening.
Okay, Dr. Fatima, now maybe in call yesterday and suggest a petition. I don't know if you do the country a favor by starting this petition for we. You know, you go choose the goals and subjects of the petition and make sure the petition is secure way people then go for access and worldwide where the government will go find a way for take them down. I don't know if you go take down or you go do it the honor by starting the petition for me. For the MP, I admire the courage we come on for come address then issue. Boku of una for be do more, but I can understand how the situation there right now when I just one man they run everything. There's no separation of power now. You know, but the fact that you actually take the courage for come out and address the issue, you know, I go congratulate you on that. But I really feel say at this point, even though I blame the former president for what they go on right now, and I go say I'm not sorry for him, I believe say when I get the mandate for me, when I go call the Attorney General, we mean that the now this case here, now before the information minister, no more, I end out on the prosecutor, I end out on the judge, I end out on everything. You know, so basically anything with the now from the information minister. Whatever happened to the Ministry of Justice in this country? What happened to the Attorney General? They all managed to say anything. So why would not the MP them? When I not call in the Attorney General, make an answer to them, make sure evidence of what the former presidents do, we make they go charge and to court. And that's what I get for say. Well, thank you very much.
All right, very good. Then go answer you the question, hopefully. Now, we will take 2 more calls, then we'll wrap up the call for tonight. We apologize. The internet's far away. Yes, caller, where's the call from?
Yeah, from America. This is Jibila from New Jersey.
Okay, Jibila, you get a question for doctor. We get 2 doctors here anyway. For Honorable, it's differentiator. Honorable, you get a question or comment?
Yes, yes.
Mr. Komon-Tok there. Okay, well, if una dey hear me, yes, the petition, the request for the petition, I go look into them and I go try to talk to some other brothers and sisters around the world where sometimes we all go collaborate for let we start a petition against waiting the things that we Maada build they do. And you know, I hope say, you know, the people that way they try for do protests also go able for find a way where they go do protests, you know, peacefully, or protest for do I know say protest in Sierra Leone right now is very risky, but then can say, oh, you wanna sit on a diaspora, when they ask people then for go protest. So
all right, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, no obligation to anybody. Okay.
Get sense, then at the same time, land a very highly intelligent woman. The first question to Dr. Babi, and then the other will come to the Honorable. Dr. Babi, one of the things that the Bible mentioned in Revelation 12, I think it starts from verse 7. War began in heaven. Even Satan was rebel against God. There was war. And then they were out of heaven, and peace can happen. There is no way that there has to be a fight. Must be, whether you get a physical fight or diplomatic fight or political fight, there must be a fight. You talk about petition. When I tell Israelis, they have to go about them, and they won't come and do it. Then, Honorable, the same thing they go to you back again. How will I maintain? How will I go fight? You not take arms. If you rule it, good Dr. Babi will give you a way for law able for fight, not to take arms. No one wants to. I without going for taking up of the scripture I don't mention, there was a war in heaven. I not able to fight this war, even though in a day minority. We're able to make this thing stop for happening because we need to, like Dr. Babi said, political instability. I mean, I'm not afraid. What you are doing? If you're not afraid, you're not getting any business inside the place. So,
all right. Thank you very much. All right. Let's take the last caller for tonight, please. This will be the last caller for tonight, and then we wrap up the program. Okay. Okay, this could be the last caller for. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok and TPP family.
Yes, so
from the Golden State.
From the Golden State, yes. You get question for the Honorable or for Dr. Fatima Babi?
Well, I don't know who that will answer this question for me, but I don't see how this makes sense if ECOWAS, when are the African sub-region body in the say they try to stop coup na the sub-region, okay? But then they don't accuse EBK of taking part in coup, right? Mm-hmm. But then if ECOWAS still they try for them to drop all the charges of EBK and send them to exile, just call them so. How it makes sense to me? Somebody help me for explain this to me. They say ECOWAS they try for stop coup in Africa, okay, because too much coup don't take place. But then they don't want to let them charge EBK of in taking part in coup. How is it possible? Dynamic question. And then this so-called precedent where Bio say they said, I hope say where itself go left power, right? All these atrocities where they cause so itself go come and answer to them tomorrow. Make it not will be the other way. Now this is my own two issues that I just called for.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah. All right, this is the bonus call. This we'll take the bonus call and then we give chance to we panelists for answer. Yes, who side the call from?
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, so Mifambu from the Komon-Tok. You get question for?
Yeah, thank you very much. I call from Komon-Tok community.
Okay.
Yeah, now where Dr. Babi they say for this petition because yesterday too. What they call Sister Abby, Ashos and the admin for We Are TV. It says a follow year that they don't call this petition. I think say we'll have to make a telephone communication. Yeah, for now after God, now when they listing right now, who just the support and for day, which will because we people in there that don't for day for no support, we coming up follow with it. And one so now all council one. Because that is so we are all man they say yes, that is be happy, that is pillow. The thing now we are now. All man they watch the two channel right now. The two channel things that they work. So I just want more come together. Like Dr. Babi, we don't talk now because I first time here about We Are TV. Then they go contact the Sister Abby, you back Komon-Tok, We Are. We are know what's up putting things in place because we are two channels and people they listening to they see now lectures are very good. There are lectures they like it. What's in that they see them. So I just want to because we're all on the same page. You see, we're not all on the same page. Because let's talk about God back, not talk to other people and go side, and talk about. So not all dinner at the same page, like who don't counsel as a diaspora. For not dinner at the same page, the same adult. So everything say come out. When people they say come on out for project, now one arrow. When they say the petition, now one arrow. There's also everybody together. So that's my main contribution. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, Lowy, Fambulan, would they stop us the call, please? We will call back. All right, you know. Anyway, sometimes we can make some provision for certain people. Yes, let me just squeeze this last one. Now, a question you get, caller, or nah, just...
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, I get a question.
Who side they call from? For the benefit of the people.
I call from America.
All right.
Yes, so the honor will make some talk about Samoa, about the constitution of APC. So I would look at Samoa. Now, in Maada bill stand election. If this meeting wanted they will pertaining to the election, so if they want to kick Samoa out based on the constitution,
how he go look at how it sound like in English based on what he start for talk show. And I'll be glad the way you just stop that. Because you don't make no reasonable sense about that. And secondly, in terms of APC for help Anes get the whole international community now back. It don't make Maada don't face to the wall. And whether APC or the honorable they come talk for Anes get everybody. ECOWAS don't come, they don't talk with Maada. For 2 weeks, they didn't salon, they investigate Anes in connection to this school. They need for proven. So whether people rally for Anes they already don't get who side stand. And there's a sanction coming for Stone. If Maada no idea to it, ECOWAS say that ECOWAS go rally for make a sanction against Salon. And secondly, to Dr. Babi, I got unfortunate, but Fatima don't that against you. So you say again for sure you move there. Okay, thank you.
No, you make me do. If I want somebody gets laugh. Okay, no, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. So, family, not tap the concept for us to go open the line later. But all right, now we allow the honorable answer, but we turn to Dr. Fatima. Honorable, you there with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right. Okay. You want to respond to some of the questions and comments?
Absolutely, and I will take them in any particular order, but I'll take them based on the information. So the first caller, I want to plenty thank you. Come back, and I hear you talk say, not to every Southeastern are they in favor of voting this current government they do. And we say believe that because inside the APC we get Baku Southeastern as them, and we know say they are not in agreement with what they go on in the country. As members of parliament, we get a responsibility. And in responsibility, now for ensure say certain information then wouldn't come now we table or can we the public domain before answer the respondent to them in a timely fashion. And when we do that, we therefore ensure we do them in a prudent manner. So in this issue of security breach, they now coup. I think it's important for us to see all the necessary things unravel themselves. Then, absolutely, like what the caller ask, where is the Attorney General? Parliament will summon the Attorney General for can answer. What will be the take, or what you need to take from the Information Minister, being that it's a new ministry reform as a Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Meaning that it's a new ministry, I believe your responsibility now can the public domain and give information. But whatever it's going on in terms of investigation behind the scenes will be under the jurisdiction or under the purview of the Attorney General. But in due course, once they don't put all the cards in at the table, then it will be a timely time for law to invite the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice. I know say people that want prompt reactions, but me, I'm the second time this as a member of parliament, and anybody who follow me in the 5th parliament, you know say we stand tall for this nation. When it comes to the Public Elections Act, we respond, even B3 and Pumido, but we were there. When it comes to the census, what we think was unconstitutional, we were there. We objected to it. So fear is nothing, I think, say nothing our vocabulary. But we, as leaders of one party in a parliament, I think, say, as we learn from the leaders then, of the new MPs that will come on board and in parliament, we have to ensure, say, we do it in a way where anything we do, because when you do in governance, or when you in leadership, or when you get a position of responsibility, you have to ensure, say, you do it in a manner where you don't go fumble or drop the ball. For the American viewers, they will follow American football, you know what you mean when you fumble the ball. And what is worse, like when you fumble the ball at the goal line. So you have to make sure, say, everything there on the table and ensure, say, you say, don't do your due diligence before you begin call. You know, for rush to conclusion, as well as, you know, for rush to judgment. That's third. The other caller talk about statement about the constitution, APC constitution in Samura Kamara. We give us such brighter examples. A party we don't go through the cleaners, na court, we then cause all distraction against we. We could not even get an order till the tender for elections. Should be that party they for ensure say will not do anything in the interest of one person, but do something in the interest of the party. The interest of the party is paramount. And based on the discussions we get, and most of the discussions when Samura was present, Dr. Samura Kama was present in that dialogue day, we forgo to the resolutions line by line and ensure say we see what we discuss in that dialogue day. Because it is very dangerous if we mislead the listening public. It's very dangerous. What the listening public therefore understand and know is that if there's going to be an election, it will have been discussed on the table Leone and go.
Okay.
Dr. Samuel Akama, who was the candidate, he did and he signed. And everything he signed, not to secret, he did that the public domain to be digested by everybody. And what was on the table was for MPs for going to Parliament. What was on the table? The electoral reforms. The rerun of the elections was never on the table. Redo of the elections was never on the table. So, if we get for ensure say they go line by line with what's in that table, what's in the resolution, and they will never mislead the public back. We get a responsibility for being plain and truthful to the public. And what I'm saying here is being plain and truthful. And what is plain and truthful is that we as a party get for follow the party constitution.
All right.
We're not getting no ifs and buts. We're not getting no ifs and buts about that.
Okay.
I think saying that after the question is landed, we don't come up, we are who we call.
Yeah.
You know, if there's anything I miss, I'm sorry. But I hope we'll get more time for us to talk more on the issues that we face in our parliament. And from time to time, as a parliamentary spokesperson, and this position I get to, even in the constitution, the APC party thought it fit that they forget a parliamentary spokesperson. Before then, there was nobody, there was no position as a parliamentary spokesperson when a member of parliament would talk and coordinate between the party and parliament. So I think that constitution, they don't give back to a lot of things when we as party members for respect. We love Dr. Samura Kamara, we respect him, and he's an APC party member, and we will say he want the best for this party. And anything will ever happen in the future is what we as APCians agree to do. But we should ensure that we do things the right way so that we could not be seen with a different eye.
All right, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're not going to take more than 10 calls here. Family, we really apologize because we get some serious technical issues there. Yeah, Doctor, you're part of this, the questions there. You know, people put some questions. I hope so we take dots of them. You want to respond?
Yes, I think so. The first one are the petition. So, yeah. Until I talk about them now, you know, I be done to think about them, but until I talk about them now really I see say this is not something where I think say is needed. And as I always they say, we need for come as one people against a tyrant. If we not come as one people, we not go succeed, you know. So yes, we all get for collaborate on this one. We all get for come put, you know, all hands on deck for let we start this petition here, so and let we make and go viral. So I'm willing to play my part, you know, but I will try for talk to I will try for talk to, you know, like we had, you know, you and anybody else, you know, who is out there thinking along the same lines. Somebody calls say, why make ECOWAS when a body where they against school? They say make they not charge former President Koroma. Well, you know, ECOWAS is also a diplomatic organization. They're not gonna come outright and say, now lie Maada be they lie. If they don't go as far as for say drop all the charges. That means they don't see no valid reason for this treason charges, because they don't come inside Sierra Leone. They don't come inside. They don't do investigations. So if then go see says somebody took part in coup and say drop the charges against him, I don't think so. It's not possible. Now, waiting they don't see, now they want put out diplomatically for say, we not really see anything now, but you know what, we're not going to call you a liar.
Yeah.
But this is what we advise you to do. And at that time, then two presidents, then they come can convince Maada say, this thing also, it's frivolous. Let this man go and, try for govern your country. So then the APC issue, I understand what in the honorable they talk, but this whole idea of midstream, because when this election don't happen, the election not come to conclusion, to the natural conclusion, then una as a party, una already weak, because this man in whole agenda now for weakening the opposition. So now midstream, una they go say, because una constitution say the person will be the lead the party and Naina the flag bearer, and the issue of the election is between Samura Kamara and Maada or Samura Kamara and the Electoral Commission. So now we una drop him as a leader, doesn't that not get I believe so that get the potential for weakening the APC party even more down the road. So it's going to be a weakness for APC party for let them can get a brand new leader we get for face this tripartite or whatever issue is going on. Because when you drop Samura Kamara as the leader, I'm not advocating, but I'm just saying logically, if you drop the person where Naina the person where the issue come between him and this person here, then a new person now can face this wire where he not get the whole history of what happened. So I believe say the APC party, they really need to sit down and think about this, because when they fight an enemy like Maada, you have to have good strategies. I don't think that's a very good strategy for make them take waiting then at the constitution as written in stone, So my own opinion about that, I'm not in the party, so of course my opinion doesn't count. But as a Sierra Leonean, that's the way I see it. A lot of things don't happen at the SLPP party where down they don't weaken the if Maada not been there in power right now, SLPP party will be the weakest party, because in wife they don't bastardize the whole party. The one that win at the core SLPP, not to pauper, because the one way they in power right now na pauper, not to SLPP. When Maada is finished, they don't if all things go, when they don't come on as Sierra Leone with all the billions and billions of dollars, the SLPP party get for be the weakest party in Sierra Leone, because the things that we Maada don't do, it don't cause a lot of weakness in that party. The way that it will take them a lot of time for make them come back, together. So now the same thing with the APC, because what Maada they do right now for weakening them, and then if they do things within their own party where they weaken them even further. So
all right, I think now one question you don't answer it too.
Oh, which one?
Petition?
No, not the petition. No, they say the first lady don't begin make moves at TikTok. The one caller say they went for your moves.
Well, when I see what him the first lady put out then this year, I feel sorry for him. I really feel sorry for him, because nobody in their right mind for behave this way, where you marry to the president of Sierra Leone, you marry to the president of the country, but your priority now for go show how you did dance. It feels say it did do for annoy people. Why are you why are you bent on annoying the people of Sierra Leone? I just feel sorry for her. It just sounds to me. So what I go say to those people, me not they on the same medication where Mrs. Bio they on. Mrs. Bio na manic depressant. So if they take medication, where the medication wear off, now they make it they do them thing there. So because you're not in the right mind. If you're not in right mind, it go no for say that position where it dey na national position. You dey as first lady, you not there for yourself. Any public figure where you then a position of public service, whether yes, we not employ and we not vote for him, but he married to the man where they vote for. So therefore, if be somebody where they get the quorum, you know, where they comport himself that way. They, I don't know if una know any other first lady where they dance on TikTok. You know, me not a first lady, but I not go dance on TikTok like that, because if you begin and see that, and they, you know, that would be like, you know, I don't know. So I know they compete with
Fatima. Joke. I won't believe say the person they put her in the form of like
that's sarcasm or not joke. But I want to compete with her somewhere else.
All right, okay? Thank you very much.
I mean, feel say this time around, it go show more maturity. It go show more because 5 years you don't live as first lady for 5 years. You should have grown. You know, if you don't grow as a person, if you don't grow mentally, if you don't grow, you know, in so many ways. But I not see say it grow. It not grow at all. Because if they go back to the same things the way you've been they do before, that means that you not learn nothing out of these 5 years. So she needs to, you know, I know they take advice. I don't think anybody they advise her or the other way they advise her and then they mislead them. You know, go dance. Now that's go hurt them. So right, yeah, one of these days maybe I go compete with them. If he go tell me the tablets where they take, where I take them, go compete.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, honorable. Before left, you know, what's my last word because time done between now, time done. We're not opening it line again.
The last word really is not. I'm not in support of the APC party using steam in ensuring that dialogue and the resolution set up in the dialogue do not succeed. And also for now remind people and say, even in that dialogue, the chairman and the deputy chairman, when Alaji Honorable Nimkari Mansari be the part of that dialogue, the deputy chairman, when Ambassador Usmani Anzani be the part of that dialogue, but other national officers will be the part of that dialogue. And Dr. Sama Akama being a statesperson and a statesman in the country and the party, he will still be part of the whole process. But as a party, the government say will not be the first people then who they break the constitution.
All right, thank you.
I believe even Dr. Sama Akama will agree with me on that. I mean, he's well respected in the party, and of course, he has a lot of say in what goes on in the party. But in the interest of within the party constitution state, we will also be the first people that will also respect that constitution.
All right, thank you very much. We hope one day you can talk to the people there again.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and good night. And take care.
All right, thank you very much.
Good having you. Thank you.
Yes, yeah. So, Doctor, yes, what thing will be your last submission before we say goodbye?
Yeah, well, you know, as they say, we the people, we need for come to one. We need for stop, for see waiting they go on through the lens of party, through the lens of region, through the lens of, you know, tribe. So we need for come together. Waiting we need for do, for let we save this country, and we need for do. We only get one enemy, na Maada. Maada, and they do all this havoc in another country, you know. So if we need for take care of this problem, yeah, na Maada I need for go. We need an interim government where go come. If Maada go win the election again, he come back as president, that's fine. Then we go know for saying that the people they don't vote for him. But the way things stand right now, it abused in power, it corrupts all the institutions in the country, and it not get legitimacy. So we the people cannot continue to sit and just let him have, you know, his way. By the time you don't finish with that country there, we're not going even want for go there again, you know. We're not going for go there again. So we the people need for come together. And if this petition, yeah, God make we able for start this petition, yeah, I go encourage everybody for let be part of this and make a sign and distribute them. So, you know, let's come together as one people. Don't forget about, you know, who say you come out, whose language they talk. We all they talk Creole. So let we just come together as one people. Let we show say what in they go on our country, we're not happy with them. And let we show for let we show this to the world for say we're not happy with what they go on. Because if we the people not show say we're not happy with what they go on, now would that go come to we aid, not to anybody get for doing. Now we self get for doing. You know, I think say, some time ago we remember where things been they happen at the US. Some people go sit on where they say Occupy Wall Street, you know, then they're there for weeks. This is the sacrifice you have to make. We have to make these sacrifices because tomorrow the country need we, and the next generation then need we where they breathe right now, we where they right now. Now we responsibility for that we left something for we picking them, for we grand picking them tomorrow. If not, then you know, everything what we all don't try for do for we people there and for the country, all will go in vain, because this one great man here don't just come and say, you know, none of you matter, now one great matter, you know, not to, enough for be so. So now follow we come together. Now my biggest message then the follow we come together as one people, one Sierra Leoneans.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate all the comments there. I see this particular sort of like this petition coming together, protest it at home, they gain momentum. And a lot of people are now reach out to me. And I just want to say, me na possible way, I don't want to do something I fail. No. I'm very, 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 very careful, cautious. I always did. Anything I put on pride for be successful. That's me. Me attention, everything that they do. And I know Sierra Leoneans, many Sierra Leoneans, you know, we can sabi like that. I don't know if that Amatan breeze, so that that breeze they come, they see them breeze they come there, they don't lose. And so you have to be very, very careful. I get to see the genuinity. I get to see sincerity. I get to see honesty. I get to see passion.
Yes.
Before ever I commit myself, I'd always say, this media, yes, I made a sit down behind the mic, but not to me getter. Not to me getter, not community getter. Now make them sabi this media where at least a lot of people count on today when they look for credible information. This, of course, until you will take and say, oh, now me want no more, you the what? Now you really make the platform grow because I'm not a share. So anytime I want to give me credit, now I also give us a credit. So let me just get this. However, when it comes to people who don't get can look at the greatest responsibility, na me on the face. So always I want when we do something within that limit. Now the constitutional right to support any protest peacefully. And the constitutional right, we are not hesitate because it's simple. The constitution, I don't say I write in Latin or in a writer in French or in German, not in English. Yes, we get some technicalities aspects of it, but if I would just read and understand, not the part of constitution the one we read and understand. You know, I'm not a lawyer by profession, but for reader and understand, just like any other literature, of course I do. Look, Dr. Babi when he writes a book, people and they read and they understand that. Yeah, of course, they get some technicalities when I write the book where we explain that this are mean action, which is good, you know. But the way I deserve for talk here is not to say people like really afraid for support them cause but are afraid Mutama, are afraid we safe. We know how we wicked and demonic. I'm not to say generally, but majority of we just let sometimes we set up some people there. Then when something fire come, we come up behind there. Yeah. So me, they always look at now. The examples are plenty. To be honest with you, this cause now we all cause. We know one country, we know one people. Yes, now SLBP moto, but this photo so we all for take. Now we forgo with that moto, one country, one people. So I go look forward to the engagement. I look forward to the build up of the momentum. If we see say yes, the momentum make more sense and people then they buy the owner they share the idea. So that's fine. I open up. I can talk with Riyadh. I can talk with other media houses there. I'm so happy when Dr. even say he will support. That's a good thing, you know, because we'll get them by our side. At least they don't get the experience and expertise. Then we're able to lead things and we're able to put things where at least we make more, you carry more weight. And we go and engage the media, and the media they grow and they reach far and wide. So let's see the momentum as soon as that meeting. Let's see the momentum. Let's see how they go. And from there, they take it. And we're going to do, if it happens, on that I commit, now a long planning. We only just do like what some people want kun for kun rush for no. A team will get the strategic planning, technical planning. We look at all the scenarios before we put in, and I'm sure once we do that thoroughly, sincerely, nothing not gonna make we not succeed. That's I believe in. So at top, we don't clock 2 hours. Again, we apologize to the owner will take calls. Absolutely, I don't say this and 5 calls. And at the studio, I switched the phone off because more than 200 calls are already on pile up. So you can imagine. And we don't stop with say.
It don't let to now too. It don't let to now, eh?
No, okay, spare time, but again, I can only consider me guess them, hold them for long, sometimes unfair,
I come from 8 hours of work. I know it is.
Thank you very much. You're unfair. I can consider that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's what we have to do for country, and then sacrifice and we get for do for the country. And Una do a wonderful job, Una and we had, it's a big sacrifice. I know this is not easy at all. We sit down watch Una, but what Una they do behind the scenes and then come in front of the camera each time. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. So let God continue for sustain Una, and let God continue for sustain we all. So this petition issue, we'll go work on them. We'll go work on them. But like you say, myself don't experience a lot now. This, especially this Washington area, where people then go come together. Next thing you know, they don't go form political party out of what you all been they try for say this now. Something for like activism, civil, a civil organization. Then go form into party, then begin the, because now they see opportunity for themselves. So, but enough for stop let's give it a try. We can still give it a try and see what we can achieve out of it. But like you say, yes, we're going to make sure that we put strategies there in place and we bring the right people on board, or the people that we believe can offer, the right strategies, the right approach, or the right commitment. Because the commitment, people are flip-flop, we say wait and see something else better, then they're ready to go there. So we have to really stand up and be, be passionate about this whole idea, say we country, we need for take them back. And if we do this at this time, it's not Maada bill they deal with, the next despot where they can, it go think twice before it take this route where Maada bill they on. So it's not we set a precedent. We're not for there as a people where anybody can come and work all over we and go, So I believe say this not the time. Everything get in time, but we don't suffer enough. So now we don't pay the price, we don't pray, we don't fast, we don't do all kinds of things. So now it's time to take action. Let God help we, inshallah.
Amen. All right. Thank you very much, Doctor and family. We tell you plenty thank you for all our journey. We appreciate it big time. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, we hope to see you back tomorrow and talk with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all the viewers.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Just one platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.